Hello and welcome to this video on working with labels in WorldShare Record Manager. Following this overview, you will be able to create label templates, add items to a label print list, from a bibliographic record, from a local holdings record, as a batch from an LHR search or by barcode from the label print list, edit labels and print labels. From WorldShare Record Manager, navigate to metadata, then My Labels. From My Labels, there are options for label print lists and label templates. Before you can edit or print labels, you need to create a label template. Select Label Templates. Any existing label templates will show on this page. You can create up to 25 customized label templates. The template table shows the label template name, label format, and an action column where you can choose to make a template the default or delete a template. Click the checkbox in the display column to enable or disable a template for use in a label print list. The first template you create will automatically become the default template. Select the ellipsis to choose another template for your default. The default chip will show after the label template name. To edit or further customize the options of an existing label template, click on a template name. This will open the label template editor where you can edit the template name, change the font or font size, and edit any additional settings. Select Preview Label Alignment to view the template. From the editor page, you can also reset the template form or delete the template. When changes are complete, select Save at the top or bottom of the page. Select Return to Label Templates to go back. To create a new label template, select the New Template button at the top of the page. In the Create New Label Template pop-up, enter the label template name, select the label format from the drop-down list, and choose your units of measurement from the drop-down list. When complete, select Create Label Template. The label template editor will open. From here, you can edit your page and label settings. After all your information is entered, you can preview the label alignment. Finally, select Save to save the new template. If you need to delete a label template, you can select Delete Template from the Label Template Editor page or choose Delete from the Label Template list in the Action column. Once you have a template or templates created, you can use Label Print Lists. Select Label Print Lists under My Labels. This will open the Label Print List screen where you can view existing label print lists or add a new label print list. You can have up to 100 label lists. The Label Print List table shows the label print list name, the description, the label template, and the action column, where you can make a print list the default or delete a print list. You can sort the list by label print list name or label template. Click on a label print list to open the details for the list. At the top of the label print list page are options to save the list, add records using barcodes, the option to print, and to fully delete the list. Under the top options is the label print list name and description, which can be edited from this page. The Records section shows any items added to the list. You can add items from local holdings records, LHR, or bibliographic records. In the list table, the record type column will indicate if the record is from an LHR or a bibliographic record. In this list, the first item is pulling the call number from an LHR, and the other item call numbers are from bibliographic records. The other columns show the call number, title, enumeration chronology, the count, and the action column. The action column shows a pencil icon to edit data for the selected item, and a delete icon to remove an item from the label print list. You can also delete multiple items from the list by checking the box to the left of the call number and then selecting the Delete button above the table. If you need to print multiple labels for the same label data, select the pencil icon in the Action column. The Count column will now be editable. Use the arrows to increase or decrease the count. To save the updated count, select the check mark in the Action column. The next section is Layout. This shows the label template selected for the list. To change the label template, Select the drop-down and choose another template from the list. You can also change the starting position for the labels by clicking the arrows up or down. The starting position will be reflected in the layout preview. You can edit each label individually by clicking on the label. This will open the label editor. In the Edit Label text box, you can type in your changes. For example, add a volume number to a label. The preview label will show changes immediately. From Edit Label Content, you can make edits to each row of the label, including adjusting the font size, and alignment. To add a new row to the label, select the plus icon in the Action column. To remove a row, select the minus icon. To move a row up or down, use the arrows on the left side of the table. You can also reset the label by selecting Reset Label at the top of the page to return to the original data from the LHR or bib record. Once edits are complete, select Return to Label Print List Editor. From here, you can select another label to edit. Once edits are complete, select Save. When you are ready to print your labels, select the Print button at the top of the page. The Print button shows the number of items you are printing labels for. To create a new label print list, return to Label Print List. Select the New Label Print List button at the top of the screen. In the pop-up window, enter a name for the label print list. Enter an optional description. When complete, select Create Label Print List. The new label print list will open and show an empty list. You can now add records to the list. You can add records to a print list in a few different ways. To add records by barcode, select Add Records using barcodes at the top of the page. Scan or enter the barcode or barcodes in the text box. You can separate each barcode with a space, a comma, or a line return. You can add up to 100 records to a print list by the barcode option. When complete, select Add. To add a label from a bibliographic record, first search for the record. Open the record, select Record. Send to. Then select Label Print List. The first label print list is the default. You can select another list from the drop-down. Click Send. To add a label from a LHR, search for and open the record. Scroll down to the LHR section. Click the pencil icon to edit the LHR. This will open the Edit LHR screen. Select Record. Then Send to Label Print List. Choose the label print list and click Send. You can also add multiple records to a label print list from the LHR result list. Search for LHR records. For example, search by branch shelving location. From the results list, you can select multiple LHRs by clicking the box to the left of the call number, or choose the Select All option by selecting the first box in the table. You can send up to 100 records to a label print list at one time from an LHR result list. Once all records are selected, select Action, Send to Label Print List. Choose the label print list and click Send. Once records are added to a label print list, you can return to My Labels, Label Print Lists, and select the label print list. From Label Print List, you can continue to edit the labels. When complete, select Save. Select the Print button to print the labels. For further information on WorldShare Record Manager, select Help at the top of the page and choose General Help, or access the support site directly through your browser at help.oclc.org. For any queries not answered by Record Manager documentation, please contact OCLC support by clicking the Contact Us link found at the top of the page. Then select Find Contact Information for your region. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching.